Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, I'm going to do a review on this Ultrasaber lightsaber. This is the hilt that's called the Apprentice. Now I got this as a mystery box, and with a mystery box you kind of get a random hilt. What I found out when I bought this hilt is I ended up paying $10 more by getting the mystery box, but I kind of bought a chance to get a hilt that had more features to it, or was a nicer hilt or whatever. So I gambled on it because I didn't really know what hilt I wanted. Also, this is what's known as a stunt hilt. It has no sound in it. And that's kind of what I was looking for. I was just looking for a cheap hilt anyway that had a blade. Now, if I press the button, there's no sound, but you see some lights coming out of the ports here. And there's a plug in the top, but the light comes out the top. And I'll show you the blade in a little bit. These ports are actually extra, so you can get this design without these ports. If you want the port, you pay a little bit extra. I didn't pay extra for it though because, like I said, this is a mystery box hilt, and so it already had that extra feature in it. So the quality of this is really good. It's only really two pieces. The hilt is one piece really, and there's the pommel on the bottom of it is a separate piece. You can take that off. So if we unscrew this comes off, and you can actually change this to something else. And this is a standard size here. It's what's called MHS, which is Modular Hilt System. So you can get other pommels, even from other companies, that will fit on the end of this. And I'm actually going to try that, so I'll do another video when I get the pommel in that I've ordered from another company to modify this. So that's a nice feature of this particular hilt. You could actually modify this and add sound to it if you wanted to. But like I said, I wanted just a stunt hilt without the sound. Now, the cool thing about this is I kind of lucked out because the problem with the mystery boxes, or one of the problems with them, and they warn you about this, is you're going to get a random hilt and it's going to be a random color. And if you don't like either one, you can't return it because it's a mystery hilt. So, or it's a mystery box hilt. So with the white one here, I can put actually discs of different colors in, which I've ordered some. So I can change the color of the beam to whatever color I want. So that's a pretty cool thing about this particular hilt. Now, one problem with this hilt is there's something that they have that they put on lightsabers, and they actually use these on other tools and stuff as well. It's called a convert tech, which is a little round button that's bolted onto the hilt. And what it does is it enables you to connect your lightsaber to a holder on your belt. Another way to hold a lightsaber on your belt is something called a D-ring, which was originally what they used in the original movies, which is just like a little loop that's on the end of this. So now when you buy one of these initially, if you don't buy a mystery box, you have a choice of having them add one of those on. It costs a little extra, but they'll put it onto the hilt. Or you could add it on later. The problem with this hilt is if I put it down here, the threads to the pommel are there, so it will interfere with that. So I don't want to put it down there. If I put it here, it's ridged and it won't sit perfectly on there. It's kind of curved, so it goes along with the curve of this, but these ridges, it wouldn't go well on those ridges. And if you put it down here, it's a little bit too low. But I've got a way around that because I found a pommel that's an MHS pommel that should fit right on here that has a D-ring on the bottom of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to modify that easily by just getting another pommel on this. Alright, so those are some of the things to be aware of. If you get a mystery box, or if you get a hilt on there, you probably want to get the ConvertTech connector on there so that you can hang this on your belt. If you're just interested in displaying it or whatever, and you're not interested in being able to put it on your belt, it doesn't make that much difference. So you don't necessarily need one unless you like the look of it. Alright, so let's see what this looks like with the blade in it. There's a little set screw right here that comes right off. Let me pop that out. That's the plug. I had to buy that separately. There's a set screw here for the blade plug and for the blade. The problem with this model of lightsaber here, and I've heard other people complain about this on the web, is that there's no set screw that's actually holding the module with the LED in place, so it kind of actually will slide around a little bit. It won't slide all the way out because the wire isn't long enough, but it does slide around in there. So some people find that annoying. I don't see that it's that big of a deal. So if I turn this on, you'll see this blade lights up. So that's what this Stunt Lightsaber looks like. This is the Apprentice model once again. I like how the ports are in here and the light comes through there. That would be really cool when I put a colored disc in it, I think, and this is a different color. Overall, I'm pleased with the build quality of this lightsaber. And like I said, I would probably spec one out if I bought another one as opposed to getting a mystery box. Although I did enjoy the fun of the mystery box, just because I think you get a little bit better of a deal if you do not get the mystery box. Although on the other hand, if you just don't care what lightsaber you're going to get and you want to take a little bit of a chance, you could get a mystery box and you might get something a little bit nicer. So those are your choices, but if you have your heart set on a particular hilt and particular features in the lightsaber, I would go ahead and order it up to your specifications. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. May the Force be with you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.